Phase converter. Got the overpriced box, inappropriate box from the electrical supply store. We got the shitty instructions, the bits of wire. You're just supposed to figure it out. I suck at this shit. Okay, I'm just gonna start taking them out. Potential relay. Start capacitors. 2 start capacitors. 3 start capacitors. Run cap. Is that it? Got one more thing. We got single phase contactor. How do you do this? What do I need in here? I need some secondary plate in here. That's how they do. They like put standoff plate type computer deal. So one thing about this kit is I kind of assumed, at least I thought the wires would be cut to length and stripped, and maybe the connectors wouldn't be on, but I thought that would kind of be a clue as to what, to me, being an imbecile, it's not obvious what this and this way, or this way, because that's 4. I don't even know. I'm not super familiar with the concept of a contactor. I guess it's just a big, it's like a switch, it's like a solenoid, but for more electricity. It's like a big relay. Maybe I should look that up. The other thing is I don't know where to put, it doesn't really matter where any of them go, but there seems like there's so little wire. So I wonder if should I test it here and cut wire and then hope they fit, or should I fit them and then hope there's enough wire? I made some fiddlesticks, but I think I'm going to put a board and cut out, and that'll at least give them a place to sit, and then maybe I'll strap them down later. Okay. Done some light reading. Now know what a potential relay does. Should have probably figured that one out on my own. Electricity comes in, hits the start caps, and this is normally closed. So it can go through, just passes through the run caps, because there's no bridge to the other side yet. And it goes up into the motor as the 3rd phase, because these, they shift the electricity somehow. And then the motor goes, once the voltage on the other one gets high enough, I don't know, this one to this one to that one to this one, that I don't know. But once the voltage gets high enough, this shuts this off. This triggers. Now this is off. Now electricity is just going to the run capacitors, and that is the way it wants to run. So really, you could, if you didn't need to start it, you could eliminate all of this. This all gets cut out, and all you need is a few capacitors. Maybe you could give it a kick and then just have a few capacitors. Now I don't know how good. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. So I'm getting to the point where I'm starting to understand. I don't know why this has so many. I don't know why it's got a tab that keeps me from mounting it flat. And I don't know, man. I just screwed these in with one screw. I played with the phone. I done this. I drew wires and squiggled. See that? Try and figure out which way, rearrange. You can see I cut this out. I think this is a good way to do this. I don't love having wood in there. I thought about having this board and just screwing in wood screws. I was like, I think this metal wants to be grounded. It's going to be a good boy. They just stick out the back. I don't love it, but it's going to get mounted, I think, on a board, and I don't think they'll be in the way. I don't know. I guess this is probably not the right kind of box, ultimately. I think this is junction box and not an electrical enclosure or something like that. Better than nothing? Maybe. I guess it's not that bad. Subtard Electrical. Cheap and slow. Wiring her up, trying to trace, follow the lines, and that's the last of my skinny wire. So maybe I'm being a bit generous. Want a little flexibility here, but I'm gonna have to dig into the wire pile in a minute here, which is fine. I got plenty of wire, but yeah, you know. Run out of wire. Now we run out of connectors. We're turning to the Harbor Freight pack of wrong size connectors. Almost there though. I've run out of Harbor Freight connectors. I used the only one I had. And I think maybe I wasn't supposed to use these for the resistor. And maybe I'm not supposed to hook these up together on the ends. But clearly it shows that. So I done it. But I'm short 6 right now. I'm going to plug it in before I wire the motor to this. See if anything pops. Ooh, something clicked. Something's buzzing. We're off. So close. Okay, we got them off. So 9, 5, 3 in line. Wire them all up together. She's wired up. Only a little bit of exposed copper. Give it a shot. I think it's off. Whoa! Hey! A to C, 243. B to A, 267. Jesus. And B to C, 249. So we're a little high on the high leg. 267, 243, 249, 243, 268. Could be worse. I gotta figure out if I need more or less capacitors. Jesus. Not too warm though. Okay. We got it wired up. It's wired to the mill. Turns on. Tested it yesterday. Don't do this. This is not kosher. But it's working. The load's not balanced. But none of the wires are getting hot. Nothing's hot that I can feel. Like right when I turn it off, I feel around like this. Nothing seems hot. This cord doesn't get hot, despite it. Come on, man. But so far so good. We haven't put any load on this thing, but it does actually run, which was a nice surprise. Spins up. Traverse here through the corridor of safety. spindles in forward. Levers, I gotta clean this thing up. Now that that's running, the amperage is a little better with that running. "22 amps, Jesus. 14 amps, 15 amps. So instead of one really low one, there's one high one. Voltage, BC 230, AC 240, BA 240. That's really not that bad. That's not bad. Overall, this did warm up a tiny bit, but it's not like instantly cooking. I'm not sure how many amps I'm pulling here. It's on a 50 amp breaker, which I should probably get a 30 amp, just to keep it down.